everyone, Shauna here. I'm here today to do my March favorites. I didn't do a favorites video last month because I didn't really feel like I had a lot of new things that I was using a lot and really enjoying, and it just didn't feel like I needed to do a February favorites, but now it's been 2 months and I have a pretty good collection of things that I want to show you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. The first things I have are 2 mascaras, and these are probably the mascaras that like everyone has been talking about recently. The first one is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher, and the second one is Maybelline The Rocket. I purchased both of these fairly recently, within the last month or so, and I've really been enjoying them. The next thing I have is this Maybelline Baby Lips, and it's in the color Pink Wink. That's what it looks like. And this has been just like a really good color for me to wear like when I go to class, or if I'm just going out with some friends, but it's not really anything fancy because it gives a little bit of color, but it's not anything too dramatic. The next one that I have is another lip product, and this is one of the CoverGirl Lip Perfection Jumbo Gloss Bombs, and it's in the color Oat Pink Twist, and it looks like that. And this is also just a really good color. It's not too bright, so it's good to wear again to class or just around, and I really liked wearing this and then putting the next one over top of it, and this is the CoverGirl lipstick in the color Flame. So it's just like a red color. This is what it looks like, and I really like reds, but with my skin tone and my hair color, they don't always work as well for me as I would like them to, but I find if I put a pink underneath and then put the red on top, it kind of makes it a little bit less red and it works a little bit better. So I've been wearing a lot lately when I want kind of like a bold lip. I've been putting on the CoverGirl Jumbo Gloss Bomb on first and then putting Flame on over top, and I really like the way it turns out. The next thing I have is the Olay Fresh Effects BB Cream. I bought this because I heard someone recommend it in a video, and I was like, well, I'd like to try it. You know, I enjoy Olay. I know it's kind of like the mom face care brand, but they also have some good stuff. And this Fresh Effects line, I think, is supposed to be geared to more so towards like teenagers and young adults. So I decided to pick this up, and I really enjoy it. The next thing I have is the Biore Acne Clearing Scrub. If you watched my February Glossy Box unboxing video, you will know that I got this in my Glossy Box. I've been using this a lot, and I really like it. It's a really good scrub, and it's got like big chunks in it, so like I can tell that it's working, and it's got a pretty good smell. It's kind of like a weird smell. Like it kind of smells like orange, which is good, but then there's also kind of like that like medical, like not really chemical scent, but like it's got salicylic acid in it, and you can kind of smell that like mixed in with the orange, so it's like it smells good, but it also kind of smells like it's working. The next thing that I have are these Simple Brand cleansing facial wipes, and I'm not really big on using wipes to take off my makeup. I have makeup remover that works well for me, but I find these are really good for when I go to work at the pool. If it's like if I'm going from class to work and I've got makeup on, it's really good at taking off like my eye makeup as well as like whatever face makeup I have on, and or just really good at just kind of like cleaning like the chlorine off my face or whatever. So I pretty much just use these at the pool, but I really like them, and they don't irritate my skin, and they are really good face wipes. The next thing that I have is this Balea Foot Lotion Moisturizing something. I'm pretty sure the Balea brand is like one you can only buy at Shoppers Drug Mart. It's like the Equate is like the Walmart brand. I'm pretty sure that Balea is like a Shoppers Drug Mart brand because I've never seen their product anywhere else. But if you have a Shoppers Drug Mart near you, I'm sure you can find this. And this is like a super moisturizing foot cream, and I like to put it on my feet at night and then put socks on over top, especially during the winter because my feet just get so dry. And it's really moisturizing, and it makes my feet happy. Next thing that I have is this Soft Soap Ultra Rich Shea Butter Cream Moisturizing Body Wash with Moisture Beads. Okay, full disclosure, I got this one in a pack of 3 soft soap body washes like several months ago, and it was like on sale, pack of 3 special deal thing, and the other 2 were the orange one and the red one. I think the orange one's like a citrusy one, and I think the red one was like mango and pomegranate. I'm not sure. Anyway, and this just came in the pack with them, and I've already used both of those. And this one, I don't think I ever would have bought this one by itself because it's like I like the fruity smells, especially because I usually shower in the morning and they kind of help wake me up. But I was out of body wash and I was like, well, you bought this, like use it. And it is super moisturizing. I mean, the smell isn't like the fruity smell, which is usually what I go for, but it is super moisturizing and it works, and it's been really good, like, because my skin's still pretty dry because it's still kind of winter. I know technically it's spring, but it's still winter here, weather-wise. And this has been really, really good. And as you can tell, I've hardly used any because I just started using it a couple weeks ago, but I really, really like it. And if you want a really moisturizing body wash, I definitely recommend this. The last beauty thing that I have is this Wella Professionals Brilliance Leave-In Mousse for colored hair. And I think I got this as a sample, maybe in one of my glossy boxes, I'm not sure. But it's just like a mousse that I put in my hair when it's wet, and then I blow dry my hair. And I like it because it doesn't leave my hair like crispy. Like, I found other mousse that I use, if I don't blow dry my hair completely, or if my hair gets a little damp after it blow dries, like the mousse makes it like crispy. But this, like, my hair is still super soft, and it's just like a leave-in mousse, and it doesn't go weird when I go in, if I use it and then go in the pool. Like, sometimes if I have mousse or hairspray in my hair and then I go in the pool, like, my hair just gets all weird. This doesn't do that. Like, I can't even tell. I have two food things that I've been loving recently. The first one is this roasted red pepper and chipotle topped hummus from President's Choice. I love hummus. I always have. It's a great, like, vegetarian source of protein, and it's just delicious in general. And I picked this up because I usually get like roasted red pepper hummus, but this was like, and chipotle, and I was like, I'll try that. And it's really, actually, like, really, really good. It had a little bit of like a spicy kick to it, and I'm not a big fan of spicy. Like, I can't handle spicy stuff, and I didn't find it that bad. I enjoyed it, and it was just, this was really good. So if you, President's Choice, you can buy it near you, I would look for this, or I'm sure other brands have something similar. The other food thing that I have are these Tostitos Hint of Lime chips. These are the most delicious things I've ever tasted in my entire life. I haven't opened this bag yet, and there's a reason for that, because if I'd opened it, it would be gone. These are so good. I find they're perfect with, like, I love guacamole, and they're perfect with guacamole. I had them with nachos at a friend's house a few weeks ago. They bought these and used them to make nachos. So good. And, like, they have a little bit of a taste, but like, you take a bite and you know there's like, this isn't just a normal like tortilla chip. Like, there's something a little bit more here, but you're not really sure what it is. And I find the lime is like a good flavor, because most things that I would have Tostito chips with are kind of like in the Mexican area of food, and lime is like a flavor that is used a lot. So like I said, when I have it with guacamole, like, there's already lime juice in my guacamole, so the taste is not like they're weird together. The next thing that I have is a book. Is the Divergent series. I don't actually have Divergent with me, which is the first book, but I have Insurgent, which is the second book, and I just finished reading it a couple days ago, and oh my god, so good. And the third book, it's a trilogy, and the third book is not out yet. I don't know when it's coming out, and I'm freaking out because this ended on such a cliffhanger. And the Divergent series is young adult dystopian, similar to like The Maze Runner and Uglies and The Hunger Games, books like that, where the main character is teenager to young adultish and dystopian, so it's not our world, but it's not like outer space. And it's just so good. I highly recommend this. If you want me to do a very specific review of Divergent or Insurgent or both, let me know down in the comments. But if you like anything young adult, anything dystopian, anything like that, I definitely highly, highly, highly recommend this series because I loved it. So this has been my March favorites. Let me know down in the comments anything that you have been loving recently, whether it be beauty and skincare, or books, or food, or TV shows, or games. I didn't mention any TV shows or games, not because I haven't been watching TV or playing games. Trust me, that is not the problem. I just haven't really found anything new that I like really, really love. It's just kind of been the same stuff, so I didn't mention anything. But anyway, let me know down in the comments anything you have been loving, and if you have any video requests, you can always leave those down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.